When I told people I was interested in Korea when I was young, like they would be racist to me about Korean. They would bully me because of it. And then like 10 years later, it's like the hip thing. It's so crazy like how much it's changed. It's such a big difference.
K-pop events or like Korean culture events all over France, not just Paris, but in other cities as well. You have Korean language schools who are opening in France. Like, it's cool. Honestly, I was like, this is a cult. Like, it's.
I heard that Australia is like the #1 country that Koreans visit for work and holidays. Do you actually see a lot of Korean people there?
Oh yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. Particularly, like I lived near Sydney and I lived in Brisbane for a while. And yeah, there's a lot in Brisbane. Usually, Brisbane attracts a lot of Koreans because that's where the farms are. Oh yeah, there's heaps of Koreans in Australia.
What's like the image of Korean people there?
I think we were pretty indifferent until only very recently. Because Australia is a multinational country, like we didn't really care. But then recently, like I think because of BTS and the K boom and stuff, people are becoming a lot more interested in Korea. So you've seen like there's so many Korean restaurants now, like everywhere.
Yeah.
And yeah, people are like actually trying to be friends, whereas like I think before, unfortunately, there was a lot of racism. There still is a lot of racism, but I think there's actually more interest now rather than hostility.
I've heard there's like areas you have like Chinatown, Koreatown.
Right,
like it's a thing, right? In
Strathfield in Sydney is like literally you go there and like even the leasing to rent a building is in Korean. Like it's all Korean. It's like you're in Korea. It's so cool, actually.
So as much as there are many people who are living in Australia right now, there are many Australians who come to Korea. What do you think would be like the reason for that?
Yeah, the BTS really started everything, to be honest. Like after that, I really noticed. And like even I know the #1 holiday destination for Australia was Bali for like so many years, and then recently last year changed to Japan. So I think Australians in general are just getting a lot more interest towards Asian culture. And that's one thing that my partner said when we visited Melbourne together last year was like, oh, there's so many Asian foods and like so many things that are like catering to Asian culture in Australia now. More popular K-pop, K-drama, there's more easy access to that now through Netflix, YouTube.
ATEEZ, it's a 8-member like boy group. They performed in one of the biggest arenas in Paris, and like whenever there's a K-pop concert in Paris, it will always get sold out, like literally. I feel like there's almost more demand for Korean artists in Paris than American artists, for example. Like honestly, K-pop is like a huge thing, and you have like K-pop events or like Korean culture events all over France, not just Paris, but in other cities as well. You have Korean language schools who are opening in France. Like honestly, I was like, this is a cult. Like it's everywhere, honestly. And I remember like 10 years ago, I would tell people, oh, I want to learn Korean. They're like,
Right.
where's that?
Right.
And now, like, if they see me and like, let's say I'm wearing like a shirt with something Korean written on there, something that I bought here, and they're like, oh my god, where did you buy this? And I was like, oh, I was living there. It's like, oh my god, you were living there? Like, it's a cool feel now. I'm a cool girl. I used to be a loser. I used to be a nerd. Now I'm a cool girl. I'm so happy. Korea changed my life.
Okay.
I became cool.
When I told people I was interested in Korea when I was young, like I think I was 10. Anyway, I would talk to kids about it at school, and then like they would be racist to me about Korean. They would bully me because of it. And then like 10 years later, it's like the hip thing. It's so crazy like how much it's changed. It's such a big difference.
No, I remember like, you know, people used to tell me like, why do you even want to go to Korea? I didn't even like black people there. And I'm like, do you guys like black people? Why is there racism in France then? Like, do you know what I mean? Like, are you actually better? Let's be real. There's racism everywhere. Like, I'm not gonna let racism stop me from going where I want to go. Unless, of course, it's like a dangerous place. But Korea is not dangerous. I never felt in danger while being here because of my skin color. So like, I'll just stay here, I'm fine.
So Jasmine, you work as a beauty influencer, right?
Yeah, kind of.
Shows.
I don't really work that much these days, but
Is there a particular reason why you chose beauty as your like particular subject?
it just really happened. I don't really know. I literally just uploaded a video in my car, and then people were like, oh, what's your skincare routine? And then so I made some videos, and then it just happened.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I know that Korean beauty, K-beauty, is quite big all around the world, right?
Yeah.
So is that feel that kind of wave,
Oh,
like in Australia as well?
yeah. Even like my family they want the products now. And because they after watching my videos, like TikTok obviously recommends them like other videos, and then they're like, oh, what is this? So they got so many consumed to other products. Yeah, I don't know, I can feel like there's a lot of interest in that.
Can you imagine, like, when she goes back home to visit her, like, the half of the luggage, it's literally
That's
just
what it is.
skincare that she has to bring back. Because if you don't have it, you're like, go back, go get your thing, and then you come back. I will not pick up
It's
at the
so
airport.
true.
You don't have the product.
And it's expensive to buy in Australia.
Of
so
course, yeah.
it's easy to
That's
switch.
true. So are there any other products that are kind of famous that are Korean in Australia?
Mostly, I think like it's the cushion foundations and
Oh, BB cream.
BB creams are getting really big. Beauty brands are also starting to become a lot more inclusive, which is really good. So it's also opening a lot bigger market for foreigners as well these days.
Yeah, it's like, you know, Beauty of Joseon?
Yeah.
Right, so they make like amazing foundation which contains as well like sun protection, right?
Nice.
And they put it in different shades, so you can find it in my shades. And I was like, oh my god, a Korean like skincare brand made something for my skin color. I couldn't be happier. I'm gonna go buy this right now.
So good. Yeah.
In France, we have la neige because first of all, la neige is a French word. It means like the snow.
I thought they were French.
No.
Korean?
It's basically whenever you see a Korean, like a brand with a French name in Korea, it's usually Korean. It's not actually French. Because I think, like, just Korean marketing, they think that if they put a foreign name on the brand, it just sounds cooler. So they usually,
Sounds cool.
like, they usually use English or French.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's at Sephora. Sephora is like a French like beauty store, and you can find it everywhere, like at airport, at train station, in the mall.
Okay.
And there's like a whole like Korean skincare section there, and I was like, wow, like this is growing. Like back in my day, you know, when I was young, you didn't have a Korean beauty skincare section.
Do you also see a lot of Korean cars?
Heaps. I think people really love Kia these days.
Really?
Yeah, I see a lot of Kias.
Yeah.
I think people just think they're very reliable.
What do you call that? Like technological features, like tech features, like when it comes to like, I don't know, music, like, you know, you can change your music while you're driving, like you have all those like cool features around your steering wheel. It looks very modern, I guess, to people from other countries.
So you guys both have lived here for quite a time. So do you think there are any things that Korea changed over time?
Well, first of all, Korea is being colonized by France currently. No, honestly, I'm
It
just
is
like,
true though.
you guys were bullying me back in high school. Why are you all here now? I don't understand. So yeah, there's a lot of French people, like more and more. It becomes like so common to like hear them in the street whenever you go like to like some touristic place. And even in my neighborhood, I just found out there's a French guy in my building. I was like, why are you here? I was in that building before you. I own that place. Like, I mark my territory. Why are you here? And Korea is becoming much more global. Like more and more Koreans speak English, or at least they can like communicate basic like English with people. It's becoming more like comfortable to live here as a foreigner. The banking is getting a bit better. There are English apps now, but I got used to like using the Korean one, so I don't use the English one. It's becoming more and more global. Like, I feel like Seoul is like becoming like Toronto or something. Yeah.
So when I did my working holiday in 2018, there was really no information. There was
nothing.
And what there was, it was almost all in Korean. Like when I lived in Busan, it felt like Shigo, Jeonju side. And going back there, it's even within like, it's been what, 6-7 years, it has changed so much. It's so developed, it's so touristy. Like there's so many signs in English now, and there was just so many more foreigners in general, and pretty unique.
I saw like a statistic, and actually Busan, like in the ranking of the most popular Asian cities for tourists, Busan is like going up right now.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I could-
It's really like, I feel like it's gonna maybe catch up to Seoul one day, I hope, because I don't like the fact that Korea depends too much on Seoul. I wish we could develop other beautiful cities of Korea, for example, well, Busan, you know, or like Gwangju as well is nice.
Yeah.
So Busan is going up now. It's going great. I'm thinking if I cannot find a job in Seoul after graduation, I'll go to Busan and learn Satori somehow.
Do you like have Satsuri? Since you said that was like Busan was like the first place that
I did.
Please show me.
No, now it's a little bit gone, but I remember like went back to Australia obviously after my working holiday finished, and I tried to make Korean friends, and so we were trying to speak Korean. and I was like talking to them. I was like, "Oh, what tiger?" And then they're like, "What?" And like, "What tiger?" And they're like, "What is that? Why are you talking like that?" I didn't know it was
Who
Matsiana.
made you just speak like this?
You thought that was like the standard.
Yeah, I didn't know there was so many words I thought that was not subtlety, that was. So then I had learned eventually, like, oh, that's not normal.
That's so interesting because I'm sure there are a lot of foreigners who are living in Jeollabuk and they're also like.
And they like unconsciously learn the satori there
Yeah.
without realizing.
Yeah.
Well, for me, I'm a Seoul Junshin, so sorry, I'm a city girl. I'm a city girl.
What's like one thing as a foreigner who's living in Korea that you want Korea to kind of change?
As a foreigner living in a country that's obviously not your own, it can be seen as a little bit brazen to ask that country to cater more to you. But the way that things are going, Korea really is trying to market itself more as an international country. They really want to attract foreigners more and more and more. And obviously, with the declining birth rate, I think they kind of see that as a little bit more necessary these days. So I think there are definitely some things in terms of making services more accessible to foreigners, having like sometimes more translators at hand for like medical places, or like even with the bank, like with like more languages other than just English, because there are so many French people and other people.
They will learn English. They need to learn. That's enough. They need to learn.
But I think it would be nice, yeah, if things were made more accessible in other languages. But I think it's definitely changed a lot in the last 7 years, so they're actually improving. But I think still there's a lot more work to be done. Yeah.
Well, for me, I would say, which is crazy because I literally came to this country to study with the Korean education system. That I go to a dance academy, schoolers there, so I meet up with them and I talk with them, and they're stressed, and like you can tell that they really like put their value into their grades and what school they go to, and I just wish that it was a bit. Like, I'm not saying you don't need competition, because competition is good to like motivate you, but I feel like sometimes it can be a bit toxic when you are convinced that your value is through your grades. And also, hagwons are very expensive for Korean parents, and I think they struggle to like choose, Korean couples, they struggle to choose if they want to have a kid or not, because they know they will have to send them to hagwon. I just wish that, they would put less pressure on young people for like education and promote other ways of like finding a career, even if you don't go to university, for example. We're not all made for university. Even me, I cannot believe I'm here. Like, I'm struggling in this school, okay? But like, I wish there were more like diverse paths for young people to, build the life they want to build without being judged by society or being outcasted.
Right.
Yeah.